Well, they know how to do it here in Italy. The spiritual home of fencing, as Martina Favaretto is going to be the favourite amongst the home supporters as she takes on Olympic champion Lee Kiefer for the title of the 2024 Turin Women's Foil Grand Prix. Fajani from Tunisia gets the match underway as Favaretto strikes first. So this is the thing that Kiefer has to watch out for with Favaretto. She's got a good moment to dive in on the counter-attack. So she steps in looking like she's attacking, stops, lures the attack out, and then dives in with a counter-attack. Kiefer, the form fencer in the women's foil tournament for me today. Needs to be careful, but we've seen her a couple of times today. Just observe the first 4, 5, even 6 hits, and then completely dominate from then on. She was 4-0 down in her quarter-final. She went on to win 15-5. So we've got a problem with the equipment here, and they call for the technician, but actually it was the video referee that went and fixed it. The earthing clip on the piece came off. The piece, if you hit the piece with your foil, no light should come up. Favaretto with the attack, just luring Kiefer out into the counter. Seeing so much more of that these days in foil, both men and women. Yeah, first one from Kiefer fails. Falls short. She quickly dives in, which we see her do very regularly, but Favaretto sharp to it. Favaretto starting to look like she's going to be around for some time. She's got a real feel for distance, a real feel for the timing of the fight. It's not just a great amount of training or a great amount of ability in the gym, physical. She actually understands the sport. You add that to the training, you add that to the conditioning, and you have something that's very, very difficult to beat. Maybe not today. Let's not forget, she is just 22 years old. But Favaretto looks very special. Is it enough to beat the Olympic champion today? I'll tell you in about 7 or 8 minutes. Kiefer looks like she's having another little look at this one, because Favaretto's changed. She's happy to move up and down the piece. She's happy to do a Kiefer on Kiefer and change her tactics every single hit. Right of way to the American, but she misses. I've got to say, the Italian crowd are being very constrained. Oh, beauty. And this is what I'm talking about, having the feeling for the sport. She came in with the first one and didn't see anything, and then little octave beat, number 8 on the lines of fencing. And then eyes open, bang, straight in with the attack. Kiefer turning defense into attack and then going back into the defense before going back on the attack. So Kiefer's trying to operate in a way that opens and closes the distance so that she can find the moment to attack. Favaretto, she's absorbing all this information and she's able to land the hits. First time on a Grand Prix podium piece. She's never got a Grand Prix medal before, Martina Favaretto. This is supposed to be the most nervous moment of a fencer's career, your first time on a podium piece at a Grand Prix. Up against someone who's the Olympic champion, has already won 10 Grand Prix medals, including 4 golds. And Favaretto, well, I'm not going to say she's in charge, but she's certainly not being bossed around. Oh, now that's a big call from Favaretto. I thought that was Kiefer's. He's given it as riposte no. Favaretto lands with her final action. It's never the best angle to see from behind a fencer. I think this may well get turned around. Video appeal from Kiefer in the women's foil final at the Turin Grand Prix. She's convinced. I think she knows as well. Great stuff from Favaretto. He actually said, my mistake. This is what the video is for. This is what the video is for. A referee goes and has a look at it and is confident enough to change his opinion. Good call from Kiefer. As we go into the minute break. Lovely stuff here. A really intriguing battle. Good stuff from the referee to change a decision there. We go to the break, and Kiefer has a 1-point lead.
En garde.
Time for the second period in this intriguing women's foil final at the Turin Grand Prix of 2024.
En garde. Prêt. Allez.
So a bit of second intention there from Lee Kiefer. Stepped in to draw the counter-attack and then went for parry riposte. She missed on this occasion, but let's watch out and see if she does that again.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Préparation. Attaque. Voilà. Prêt. Allez.
Yeah, the riposte didn't land for Kiefer. She went for the flick across the top, but Favaretto moved ahead across. There's the flick that misses. Continuation lands, and we're all square again. Well, that's all about the order of the right of way. Started with the left. They both missed with their first ones. Both hit with their seconds, but Favaretto off target. Just clipping the inside of the wrist, I think, there. Bringing up the off-target light, but referee comes across to have a look at the earthing wire again on the piste. It will move around because they're jumping up and down this 14-metre piste. And now the Italian engineer comes to sort this out. See him kneeling down with the blue top. Oh, there's a close-up, lovely. So you see those little orange lights above the score? They shouldn't be there. Technician fixes things very quickly. Stefano Cirioni looking on.
En garde. Prêt. Allez. Attaque. Voilà. En garde.
So just moved into a sort of middle phase of the fight, and I mean that not in terms of the fact that it's by time the middle part of the fight, but in terms of the psychology. They're both kind of settled into just still looking at each other phase. Favaretto had the right way but missed this time. Counter block from Kiefer, the reason. Yeah, I agree with referee Fajani on this one. He's called the attack stopping from the right from Kiefer, Favaretto picking it up. Kiefer calls for a video. And the referee sticks with his decision. So Kiefer down one video. Oh, Kiefer had the right of way again. But Favaretto didn't give up any ground, and that allowed her to step in with a counter. Still finely balanced, this one. Parapost fails. Despite scoring the hit against the run of play, the Italian coach Cerioni screaming at Favaretto not to get into close quarters with Kiefer. She's so dangerous there, but Favaretto's winning that battle at the moment. First one misses for me and for the referee. Favaretto at the moment just edging it. She can't, I don't think she can afford to be in the back 2 meters of the piste. She's pinned in there, she needs some space. Kiefer on the multiple approach. There is Cerioni looking on. He's an animated character, that's for sure. So now Kiefer having a moment, not necessarily of uncertainty, but still exploration. And we're well into this fight now. Tackling. So now Kiefer looking uncertain in close quarters. Oh, this is so tight. And covering called by Fajani, the referee from Tunisia, for Kiefer. She didn't move her back arm out of the way, and so she's covering valid target. Following the rules to the letter. Attack, right. I mean, we've now still in that situation where the pair of them are a little bit uncertain. They're not fully committing to everything. There's an element of risk in this one for both of them. World number 1, Kiefer, Olympic champion, against world number 3, Favaretto. Another one of those luring, slow attacks from Kiefer. Luring in that they pull out the counter-attack. They pull out what the other fencer thinks is an attack into preparation, as it's called. Kiefer, all of a sudden, has just turned a corner, looking a little bit more like she knows what the game's up. Just as soon as you say that, Favaretto throws the kitchen sink at it and levels up. Tries to level up, I should say. She missed and Kiefer gets the counter. Whoa. Is this an error? First one misses.
On guard. Pred, allez.
Favaretto's not giving up. But said Kiefer turned the corner. She got a bit of a lucky one to get the 13th. That was a beauty of a hit. Just mal-parried this one from Favaretto off target. And that will do it. Lee Kiefer from the United States of America, the Olympic champion, picks up her 5th Grand Prix title here in Turin.
Lee Kiefer, winner of Grand Prix Foil 2024. Un applauso per Martina Favaretto.